All right, so in the second part of the Slostr series, we're gonna look at the trip we just created. So this is a trip I've done not too long ago, so that's what my use case is going to be. Here on the left, we've got the map with all of the itineraries and the different stages. And on the right, we've got our content. Now, this might be a little small, so we can click here in the middle and I will bring it up a little bigger. For each trip, we can decide to delete it or to edit it by adding or removing more text or images. We can like trips to show appreciation to people that are contributing to Slostr, or maybe just because it's your friends or family. Here we've got a link to the author page, which would show you all of the visible trips that were posted by this author. We can add a friend. Now, actually, I did this trip by myself, but let's say I did it with my dad. What this would allow me is that if I would put this trip in private, only I would see the content. But if I want my dad, in this case, to see what's up there, I can add him as a friend and he would see then what I did in my trip. The second thing it allows is it allows your friends to also put their content or just edit your trip. So instead of them sending you the pictures and you putting them up there, they can just do it directly. Cool. Scrolling down, we've got some total distances of your trip. So here in my case, I did 600 kilometers by bike and a bit more than 1,000 kilometers by train, and then a few other things. Nice to see. If I scroll a bit further, I've got here a carbon footprint estimation of the trip. So in my case, it was 17 kilograms of CO2 equivalent, which represents about 1% of my yearly carbon budget. If I hover over it, I see some more details about each of the transport methods. Now, here I used the methodology of Lotrip. If you wanna check it out, you're welcome to go check out their website. Cool. At the bottom, you can just go through each of your stages, and on the map, you will see that it will zoom to that part of your trip. You can do the same by clicking here at the left, whatever feels easier for you. Once on the map or once on a stage, you can click on the points of interest to see some more details. If there's a part where you're cycled or hiked, you can click on the icon and that will open up a distance and elevation plot where you can see each point, or you can just download the GPX track to use on your own devices. Going back to the overview, actually I can remove my dad if I want. I'll do another trip with him another time. At the top, you see here this little button. What this allows you to do is to make a little animation of your trip. So let's just have a quick look at what it gives. So here, I started out with the boat, then went with the train, going all the way down to kind of Perpignan, and then cycled. Cool. I can stop it. And I realized, actually the cycling part was really slow and I would want to have the train a little slower as well. So cycling a little faster. And then let's check that out. Okay, so train is a little slower already. Good, I like this. So what I can do now is to actually record it. And what it will do is it will run. And then you can stop it whenever you want. So let's stop it just after it started cycling. There we go, we like this. And then you've got here your little map animation, which will show you the animation and also the distances up top. Nice. Last thing I would want to show you is the different layers and the 3D map. So if you're on a laptop, you can just click on Control and then click and drag, or on a phone using 2 fingers. And then here, if we go to the Calanque, we see here the 3D aspect of the map. Cool. Here we can click on this button and that will allow you to change to different styles. So let's say I want to go to a satellite map. There we go. This one as well is in 3D. So let's go to the mountains. You see it's in 3D. So let's say you have maybe a trip which is hiking or cycling and you would want to see how it goes through the mountains, then that's quite useful. The last map I do want to show you is the standard map. This is really nice if you're doing a city trip because it shows buildings and landmarks. So maybe let's go to Paris because there are a few nice landmarks. If we go to Paris and we do again control click and drag, let's see, there we go. We've got Cathedral of Notre Dame, looks really cool. We can just go around and we even see the Eiffel Tower. Nice. That's it. All right, there's only one thing left to do. It's to go check it out on Slostr.